I misplayed that game.
Tarek draws a island and then plays Wasteland to get rid of the green source.
Kloster draws a Rock Swarm Monk.
And here Kloster goes 18, gets another Tundra. Another tropical island. Not sure what we're casting. Do we have another Tarmogoyf in hand, or is this the Qasali Pride Mage? Oh, counterbalance. Counterbalance sticks, which is probably bad news for the Merfolk player, because on blind counterbalance, it's highly likely that we hit a 2.
What do you see in Tarek's hand?
Tarek has a Tarmogoyf, Force of Will, Tarmogoyf, Force of Will, Lord of Atlantis, Standstill, Island, Misty, maybe another island.
So this Force of Will is getting the counterbalance?
No, it's Tarmogoyf. Counterbalance stuck.
Oh, a second Tarmogoyf from Kloster, sure.
Yeah, how many cards?
You gotta flip on that counterbalance. But we are still trying to decide how to pay for this Force of Will.
Yep.
This one in there.
We run so good.
Looks like Kloster gets the Force of Will countered with a Force of Will of his own on the top.
Was there a Force of Will on
He
top?
said bang, and the Tarmogoyf
did we bang him down? Machine gun?
Well, I'm glad you got to use that machine gun.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah, I agree.
The chat loved the
machine guns?
Well, I think they just love the blind counterbalance on Force of Will.
You guys are moving up from the laser. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, that was more than a laser. I think we had to shoot them down.
I wish I could hear these sound effects.
No, you don't need to hear them. They're not worth hearing. Honest.
Yeah, but yeah.
So Rock Swarm Monk and a Force of Will in Colossus' hand. Both players have a 3/4 Tarmogoyf, although Colossus becomes bigger because of Exalted from the Qasali Pride Mage. So it looks like a Tarmogoyf, 2 Tarmogoyfs, Lord of Atlantis, and one other card.
I didn't get there. Got it flipped up a Ponder this time.
Curse Catcher.
Curse Catcher?
I'm talking about in Tarek's hand.
Oh,
the
okay.
Tarmogoyf is getting countered by Force of Will here because counterbalance couldn't get the job done. And the 3/4 Tarmogoyf of Tarek's is going to get in.
Ponder. And we see a Force of Will, Rock Swarm Monk, and a Noble Hierarch. And we're thinking about, I think we're keeping all these. Just wondering what order we're going to put them in.
Looks like he's going to keep the Rock Swarm Monk, keep Force of Will on top. Probably get in there for...
Yeah, looks like we're shuffling that Force of Will away.
Okay. Go for a random on top. If it's a 2 on top, that's pretty good against Tarek's hand.
Is that Castle 13? Yeah, it looks like we need to go to the Whisper Cast. The room's nice and empty and they can hear us over there.
Okay.
That's not the Whisper, right?
Okay.
Alright.
We're here with Ggslive Whispercast, guys. Thanks for...
to the Whisper Cast, Ggslive in the dark.
After dark.
Yeah, Ggslive after dark. The room's empty, so we have to kind of quiet it down.
So it looks like Tarmogoyf is now 4/5, and so Klaus is going to get in for 7, dropping his opponent Tarek down to 7 life.
Can you give me both players' life?
And then he'll cast a Rock Swarm Monk, seeing no opposition from his opponent Tarek. Tarmogoyf tries to come out for Tarek, and Counterbalance is going to flip up a Daze. Wow, Colossal runs so good.
Well, I mean, flipping up a 2 isn't really that outrageous. Now flipping up that 2 again after we saw Curse Catcher, that's a little bit fancy pants.
I think that Tarek probably should test the waters with Curse Catcher first, because it's a little less important, and then see whether or not his Tarmogoyf gets countered.
Right. But hey, anything plus Tarmogoyf trades with the Tarmogoyf. Oh no, it doesn't because of Exalted. This is going to be a blowout. We traded a Tarmogoyf for nothing. That was not a nice block. And he points to Exalted and says, hey, my Tarmogoyf is still alive.
That was a blunder for Tarek. Tarek goes ahead and plays
Exalted is tricky.
Lord of Atlantis and does not get countered by Counterbalance.
And looks like Tarek is going to scoop it up and discuss.
Go right to sideboard.
Oh yeah.
We don't need to play this game anymore.
Thanks. Facebook. I'll beat you.
So what can we say about these players' sideboards? Taking a look at them.
Got 1,000 viewers.
Okay. So it looks like in Colossus' sideboard, he's got 2 Sword of Temptation, which I'm pretty sure he's bringing in 1 Tormod's Crypt, 2 Ravenous Trap, 4 Submerge, 3 Crows and Grip, 2 Trigon Predator, 1 Gaddock Teague, and in Tarek's deck, sideboard he's got 1 Tormod's Crypt, 1 Relic, 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Hydro Blast, 1 Blue Elemental Blast, 3 Spell Pierce, 2 Waterfront Bowser, 2 Crows and Grip, 1 Threads of Disloyalty, and 2 Ravenous Trap. What do you think he's boarding in here, Rashad?
Zahzam?
Yeah,
Well,
Tarek.
I think he should probably bring in the spell pisses. The waterfront browsers have to come in. Crows and Grip because we're dealing with counterbalance top. The threads as well, they can't come in if we're planning on taking things out, like maybe Curse Catcher or maybe, well, Daze is actually pretty good. So we may take out the Merfolk Sovereign because we don't need to make anyone unblockable, and the Jitte may not be necessary, but depends on how many cards we want to really jam in there. I think Crows and Grip definitely needs to go in there, and then Waterfall Bouncer and Threads of Disloyalty kind of run a round up any other spells that we find that should be taken out.
Looks like Colossus boarding in 3 Crows and Grip, 2 Trigon Predator, 2 Sword of Temptation. I'm not sure what he's going to board out for those guys, but we'll see.
The same one I use. I mean, I'll do a different one if you want.
Yeah, I have the towel pressed up against the bottom of the door so no one can see me playing StarCraft at night. I have to get like a special keyboard that doesn't make noises when I push the buttons. Yeah, I'm being sneaky.
I'll tell you about it later.
Like 3 lands.
I'll come down earlier for that because it might be hard doing. Well, actually, we'll probably bring more people down, so I'll probably have to go one time. This is definitely better. Cool. Am I holding on to this stuff?
I mean, we're not.
Oh, okay.
Him and I played.
About 80% of our matches.
Okay.
Looks like the Star City Games guys, Pete Huff playing,
Yeah, they all left us.
Nick Saban, and Ben Bly was just left, yeah.
Yep, they all left us. Have a nice dinner.
Yeah, wow.
Wish I could have a nice dinner.
It's almost midnight.
But we have to bring you good games live.
Yeah. I wrecked him too.
Oh, they walk right back in the other door.
Hey, and everyone's back. Maybe it's like that episode of Star Trek where they're at the casino and they go through the revolving door, but they can't actually get out until they win the casino. Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah, it's just like that episode.
You've never seen that.
I don't watch StarCraft.
What do you
Star
do?
Trek.
What do you do with all your free time?
Moto.
What's Moto? Is that like Magic the Gathering online?
Yep.
James,
So-
get better at Magic.
So it looks like Colossus here boarded out his whole natural order package, including Dryad Arbor, 3 natural order and Progenitus, and then boarded in the 3 Crows and Grip, 2 Sword of Temptation, Who, Trigon Predator, maybe?
Blade Dredge.
I thought I saw the Trigon Predator that he was sporting in.
There are actually 2 floral spasms in the sideboard of Zahzam's deck. They're asking if there are any floral spasms in
There's
the top 8.
no floral spasms.
No, oh, you know what? No, I thought the 4-color ally deck
Oh,
played them
yeah.
in the sideboard.
Yeah.
Because it's